Time to get sauced up. Time to get sauced up. Time to get sauced up. Super Saiyan Jutsu react. Time to get sauced up. Time to get sauced up. Time to get sauced up. Super Saiyan Jutsu react. Shouts out to everyone helping me keep the lights on over on the Patreon. That's where I have uncut reactions and exclusive content that does not come here to YouTube. Also, did you know we have a Discord community and also a Twitch channel where I go live reading manga and manhwa and also doing live reactions? You might want to join that. And last but not least, if you want to catch reactions here on YouTube early, become a channel member. Other than that, let's get this rocking. And we are back with another Initial D reaction here on YouTube. But we're live here on Twitch right now. Chat, turn up for your boy one time. Last time on Initial D, Takumi lost the whip. It's over. And he felt super bad. His dad picked him up on just a whim. Knew like, okay, what's going on? Sums up, pops up with a trailer, picks my man's car up, kind of wild. And just begins to proceed to be an awesome father, like a great father moment. Like, I know you feel responsible. You just happen to be in the car. Like that's such he knows, like, my man's racing the car, you know what I'm saying? But he also knew, like, look, the engine's not gonna last too much longer. He already had a backup engine ready to go. You know what I'm saying? It was just an awesome moment for him to not make him feel more guilty than he already felt. And it's like, look, man, it's just a part of it, you know, which was really dope. And we kind of heard a little bit of insight saying that he's more skilled than his dad was at that age, which is kind of crazy to even think about, right? Because we've been hearing and all these rumblings about how crazy his dad is and how he gets respect from all these professional drivers. The DK, by the way, kind of fire. So I just thought that was really dope. But if you guys want to continue this journey with your boy, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so you don't miss any future uploads. If you want to catch this uncut, check out the Patreon. And again, if you want to be saucy, we're on Twitch right now. We live on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to join us on lives here, links in the description down below. If you want to stay up to date about what's going on here, join the Discord, also down below. And the final announcement, January 31st, Built by Anime podcast starts that day. We've already recorded 2 podcasts already. We have a third I'm recording this week, and we have the schedule just rolling. We got so many guests coming on, and it's essentially a platform for personal development for anime fans by anime fans, talking about their life experiences, how they've grown, what they've done, what they've built, and how anime has been a catalyst in their life and what they utilize and what they connect with. It's such a dope discussion. So if you guys want to join that, click the link in the description down below for Built by Anime. Join us over there. And yeah, and if you guys want to support that, by the way, there is a whole other Patreon I created for that will have more personal development stuff on that as well, behind the scenes stuff, and there's a lot of other things I want to do on there, but right now just more support for the podcast itself. But other than that, are you guys ready to go? Because I'm ready to go. Let's get this thing popping. Damn. Like a family member. Look at my man. He like, damn, bro. Hey, who's actually, chat, who's blown an engine before? Because I have. I have, bro. Oh man, it's a feeling, bro. Oh no.
お前の方こそ朝からハイテンションすぎるよ。いよいよ今日だぜ。レッドサンズとエンペラーの交流戦。お前んちの86どうしてくんないかな?
You don't even know what's up. Hey yo. Oh, he don't know. You're like, what's up, blood? It's gone, blood.
エンペラーのスドってそれほどすごいやつじゃないと思うんだよ。車の性能がいいだけでさ。何も分かってないくせに適当なこと言うな。
Hey yo, bro. Oof. He mad.
怒ってねえけどさ。俺今日ちょっと都合悪くなったから赤に行けなくなった。
So he doesn't know. It's like he has no idea what's going on.
バトルの途中で匠の86が止まっちゃったらしくて。
止まったって故障か？それとも86のエンジンが壊れたのか？
Pop's not even there. He at the shop, not the tofu shop. He at the shop.
じれってえな、何もわかんないっていうのは。あ？
FD?
おい、高橋圭介だ。あんなおかしなバトルはバトルじゃない。
It's too strange to be considered a race.
俺は藤原匠が負けたとは思っちゃいないんだ。敵は必ず取ってやるからな。
We will avenge his 8-6.
エンペラーの鼻っ柱。
必ず伝えるよ。今夜のバトル頑張ってくれよ。
Yeah, I don't know, bruh. Yeah, he depressed, bro. He like, damn, man, I don't got my whip. He probably just know what the feeling was like. You know, it's crazy. He's not even thinking about his girl no more, bro. He's thinking about the whip, bro. That's his girl. Never forget it. You never forget what that feels like, though, bro. Ever. Oh, hell no. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
ガラス割れたらどうする気だよ。
手頃な石探したけど
絶対割れてるぞ。あ、ごめん。わざとじゃないんだ。
これからアキナを走りに行こうと思ってんだけど、付き合わないか、匠。悪かったな、今朝のこと。俺何も知らなくってさ。そうだ、池谷先輩から伝言頼まれてたんだ。
Yeah, I wonder.
後ろに1台張り付いた。やっぱ今日のレッドサンズの交流戦を見に行く車だろう。追い抜きに来ている。先に行かせた方がいいぞ。86のレビン。ありゃターボだ。
With a turbo.
抜ける音をはっきり聞いたぜ。俺の SR20 ターボ。あんな86がエリアにいたっけか。
Interesting.
昨日のバトル、匠が負けたとは思ってないって。高橋圭介がわざわざスタンドまで来て。
手も足も出なかったんだから完全な負けだよ。
そんなにすごかったのか、エンペラーの須藤恭一って。で、匠、86どうなんだ、直せるんだろ
う。エンジン乗せ替えるしかないって行かなきゃよかった。赤城なんて。
Now he's doubting it. I'm regretting it big time. This is what happens, bro, in any type of competitive space, right? In sport, whatever, especially if you've been winning and you're successful early on. When you have that first loss, it's like it's a challenging thing to figure out, right? Because you're like, you've never experienced it before. So it's like, who do you become after this point? And that's what his dad was saying, right? Like, he needs to lose. Like, I need him to know what that feels like, because like that changes everything. You know what I'm saying? That changes everything. So pretty dope.
こうなると高橋亮介が群馬最後の砦だ。絶対負けてほしくないよな。
Okay, we got Skyline coming up.
86。アキナの86か。バカ、埼玉ナンバーじゃねえか。
Was a chick? Oh, chick and a dude?
Kazumi, この辺がいい。
Kazumi? Okay. Okay. What's going on here, Playboy? Look, Evo's came up like, what's up, blood? Not really. My dude said, hey, yo, let's start a real race real quick. How crazy is that? Hey, you know what's wild, though, is I'm trying to figure out who this other 8-5 is, which is kind of crazy. But he said an 8-6 11, but I thought the 11 was an 8-5.
ものすごく嫌なことがあってめちゃめちゃ頭に来てたんだ。それで車壊したようなもんだ。
So he's saying, and again, that's what I was talking about. I was like, he's gonna be pissed off. He's gonna be driving the car way harder than he ever was, which he was. He was driving it angrily, right? And he blew the engine. But at the same time, his dad even said the same thing. Like, he knew it was about that time. So again, it's one of those things that I think sometimes it's the right place at the right time. Like, luck sometimes doesn't work in your favor. You know what I'm saying? You just happen to be lightning in a bottle moment, you know? Real power versus real power. Let's see what's going to go down.
高橋亮介だけは特別だ。この日のために練り上げた作戦だ。シミュレーション X で必ず勝つ。
He's gonna take off on him though, right out the gate. Yep.
兄貴がいつもの調子さえ出せばランエボ野郎なんかに負けるはずがない。
I mean, he might though, and that's a whole other thing, bro. Like, he actually might though. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes it's hard for people to wrap their head around the fact that somebody just might be better than you now. People evolve, people grow, and you may not always win. You know what I'm saying?
いつもなら高橋亮介は相手を先に行かせるのに、この先どうなるんだ。
すごい。
おそらくあのエボ3、何かの意図があってわざわざ後追いのポジションを選んだんだ。こうして後ろについていると、
By staying behind, I can see what Ryosuke is trying to do.
俺は亮介を見切った。亮介、俺は忘れちゃいないぜ。1年前バトルで負けた後、
お前がどう思うと勝手だが、峠には峠のテクニックがある。ジムカーナやサーキットで身につけたテクニックだけでは峠を極められない。
It's so interesting, right? And I think too, like, I think somebody had sent me something on, I think on one of the videos, sent me a link of like 86 racing, like GTR downhill and stuff like that on a very narrow, tight road, right? And it just showed, and it's one of those things too I talked about prior. Like, if you have a tight circuit, some cars are either too big or they're too powerful for how small the space is, right? And it can actually work to your detriment because the car is heavy, so you have to brake harder because it's stopping more weight. You know what I'm saying? Versus something like I said before, like a Miata, where a lot of times you can just carry momentum through a turn where you're not braking as much. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what they've been trying to showcase with like the 8.6 in some of these races. But what he's talking about specifically right here is like, each different type of race course requires a different set of skills. And that's actually really dope for them to touch base on this. It's actually really fire. Facts.
速さにこだわれば結局行き着くところはモータースポーツのテクニックしかないんだ。俺の信念が揺らぐことはない。亮介さんの FC が会長に飛ばしてます。エボ3も張り付いてます。高橋亮介の FC が抜かれた。
Oh my god, he passes FC. This is good. I love the commentary sometimes. So the commentary is actually kind of funny because it's almost like you have moments of like, duh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's so interesting. I've said this before. There's definitely benefits to an all-wheel drive car for sure. 100%. But you also have to look at like everything is based off, and we talked about this before, everything is based off of the type of courses that we're on. Because if you're going to like circuits, like if you go to, let's say, the Nürburgring, for instance, right? The fastest cars on the Nürburgring are rear-wheel drive. They're not all-wheel drive. And a lot of times it's because of the understeer that it takes. It's the heaviness of having drivetrain in the front of the car. You know what I'm saying? Have a whole other situation there and the rear. Like there's benefits to it, but there's also things that could be a hindrance to the speed of the car as well. And on these tight courses, I think, to be honest, it's not just the fact that it's four-wheel drive. Evos are small. They're econo cars that got turned into rally cars. They're real small econo box cars, right? So I think that is kind of where the superiority in terms of handling comes from on these really tight courses, because it's not a big car. The FC is a long car. It's not a huge car, but it's heavy too. It's not a light car either. Sheesh, my dude's going. That was clean.
どうなったかな、赤木。 どっちが勝ったと思う？
全然想像つかないな。俺、あの黒いランエボの実力。
There we go. I wonder what engine he's putting in it.
明日の夜にはアキラの峠にシェイクダウンできるぜ。藤原豆腐天狗復活ってな。
What did he put in it? I want to know. That's a deal over at Cam. Did this motherfucker put an RB in this bitch?
今日一加速競争じゃ手も足も出ない。恐ろしいほどの戦闘力だ。
涼介さんがガードレール越した。ミスったんじゃない。そこまで攻めないとついていけないんだ。区間タイムを見ろ。
すげえ。このままでいくと赤城道路のコースレコーダー大幅に塗り替えられちまう。
兄貴ならこの局面を打開できる。
4WD の恩恵は絶対だな。低いギアでのフル加速だと置いていかれる。やはりな。
何もしてこないことがかえって不気味だ。舐めたのか。
Understeer. Is that what he's banking on?
ゾクゾクするぜ。最高のゲームだ。乗るか反るかワンチャンス。
ゴールはすぐそこだよ。
苦戦どころか敗色濃厚ってやつだよこれは。
来たぞ。
右だ。
Okay, what's he on?
今日一お前の欠点は右サイドの恐怖心を克服できていないことだ。
Unconquered fear of turning right. What? Hey, yo. Yo. On the outside? Hey, yo, that's nasty. Hey, yo. Yo, that's crazy. Now we on the outside. Oof. Sheesh. God damn. Oof. With the record. Boy, that was clean, bro. That was clean on the outside, bro. How clever is that? Say, okay, he's not actually, his unwillingness to commit to a right turn gives me an opportunity to almost dive bomb him from the outside to get inside of him. So, because at the end of the turn, you have to go straight. But if he's here, he can't go straight because he's gonna hit him. You know what I'm saying? So he has to kind of tail behind. That's so clever. That's so clever. Oh man. Jada Provis said, "Your knowledge of cars makes this show way more interesting to me. As someone who's a paraplegic, I never really got into cars, so your input is really cool." That's interesting. So you know what's crazy about that too is and don't quote me, but I believe that there's actual racing series with like for paraplegics where everything is hands, like throttle, braking, all of that. You should look into it because I believe there's like a whole racing series, not like a TV show, like an actual real series for racing. I could have sworn this was like a couple years ago that I saw clips on. I was like, that's kind of wild. Because essentially, like, obviously you won't be able to, if it's using feet, if you can't use your feet, there's other ways of controlling the throttle with hands. It's actually really dope. I didn't know that was a thing. And I forgot who sent me the clip, but I was like, that's wild. So, but you know, it's one of those things though, where seeing stuff like this, it's like they over exaggerate moments, right? Because some of these things happen so quickly, right? That sequence that you saw right there, that's a turn. A turn would be like a second, right? So they're showcasing this entire thing, exaggerating this turn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be enough time for somebody to have that thought process, like, in a real situation, but it's just really dope.
涼介さんもいつもチームで走ってる時はこんなタイム出さないのに。
あのエボ3かなり手強かったからな。ちょっと本気を出しただけさ。
Really mad.
お前に聞きたいことがある。俺とお前の走りのどこが違うのか。
What's the difference between us? I ain't no bitch. That's what he's gonna say. Hey, yo, if he says that, I'm dying. That'd be so funny, bro. What's the difference between us? I mean, well, for starters, I'm not no bitch. You know what I'm saying?
俺とお前のテクニックにほとんど差はない。
Almost as good as mine.
気休めを言うのはやめろ。
車をコントロールするテクニックの問題じゃないと言っているのさ。お前の弱点は右曲がりだ。
Your weakness is your right turn, cuz.
ある特定の右曲がりに限ってお前の弱点が顔を覗かせる。対向車を処理するテクニックなんて必要ない。ジムカーナのコースやサーキットでは対向車は来ない。
And on top of that too, the other side of it is when you're on a course, you have the skirts on the actual corners, right? So you can hit an apex of a turn with no rail there. You're on the, you know what I'm talking about? The curb is there. So there's no opposing physical threat to your car there. You know what I'm saying? That's at the height that's going to do any damage to your vehicle. And there's runoff. So if something happens, you spin out into dirt and you're good. He drove off on his ass. Talk to me.
あのさ、たくみくんちょっと聞いてよ。この前さ。
悪いけどさ、お前と話したくないんだ。
Oof, I'm sorry, but I don't feel like talking to you. She. A few days later.
うちの86が走ってた？何かの間違いじゃないですか。
チームのやつが夜中に秋名山で走ってるところを見たって言ってるんだ。だいたいお前んちの車今どこにあるんだよ。
さあ、俺も知らない。
They're tuning that hoe.
赤城でトラックに乗せて。
Doesn't sound turbo though.
少しはまとまってきたと思うが、
Just tuning it.
これだけエンジンがいいとどうしても足が追いつかねえ。
Told you.
怖いぜ、この車。
This car is very scary.
その片鱗を見せてやろう。
Let me give you a glimpse.
おい、文化。峠レベルの横 G にバケットシートなんていらねえってのが俺のこだわりの美学だったのによ。
Yo. I told you guys before when he was gonna, I was like, when they put this new engine in, they're gonna have to tune the rest of the car because it's like when you have people that get like a BRZ or a FR or GT86, they were like, oh, I'm gonna add all this power to it. It's like cool, but you also now need to tune the suspension to this car because it's set up for the power level that it's at. As soon as you start adding excess power, it may throw everything off on the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and on top of that, he's going to have to change the brakes. If the car's moving faster and he's moving at a faster clip, he needs to brake from a higher speed quicker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's a whole situation. I'll take my time and enjoy it. That inept Takumi is going to drive it too. She's like, yo, what's up with you? Like, bro, I saw you out here with this man's.
なんでそうやって夏希のこと避けるの？夏希、たくみくんに何か悪いことした？
別に。
Not really.
だったら変じゃない。
別に変じゃないよ。
Oh, come on, bro.
ついてくんなよ。ベンツの彼氏と仲良くやれよ。俺に構うな。
どうして？
Got you. Hey, good luck with Mercedes guy, bro. Damn, boy. She was like, but how did he? Yeah, how did he, huh? How did he know? Ooh, bro, that shit is so crazy. I'm just saying, like, if you've ever been in a scenario like that where you find out a chick you're talking to is with somebody else, bro, that's happened to me one time. And I was like, never again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, nope. And that was right. That was my senior year of high school, bro. Like after that, I was like, nah. So for him, he doesn't know context, right? He just knows how he felt when he saw it and was like, I don't need to know nothing. You know what I'm saying? He kept the play, but he's so mad. You know what I'm saying? He's so mad. It doesn't sound turboed. So that's interesting. So he's still NA, but it could be a a bigger board engine. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what engine he put in here though. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds NA. So if you don't know what NA means, naturally aspirated is what NA means. That's why I keep saying NA. Yeah, we'll see. It doesn't sound like a 6-cylinder. It sounds like a 4-banger still. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below how y'all feel about these 2 episodes. Again, if you guys want to catch this uncut, check out the Patreon. If you want to join us live, we are live on the Twitch. So join us every Sunday, boy. Initial D, you know what I'm saying? Join us here. And also, again, quick reminder, we have the Built by Anime channel. Link in the description box. The podcast starts January 31st. We already have 2 guests recorded, ready to go. Make sure you guys join over there. On top of those, there's still going to be other short personal development content based off of anime stuff. This is a whole anime personal development channel for anime fans. And on top of it, because I'm having a baby, I want to be able to put something out here for my child as they grow to have reference points of people's experiences. And because they're going to be an anime fan by default, how do they utilize some of these philosophies in real life? And I want to have that for not only my child, but other people that are anime fans to utilize some of this stuff, man. Because it's one thing about hearing it and watching it in a show. Like, man, that's a really cool philosophy. That's really dope of this person. But it's like, how can you apply that to yourself? How can you apply it to your own life? And people have done this. I'm doing it. Other people are doing it. People that you may not even thought of that are doing it. And it's a great resource for those just to kind of get unique stories, no cookie cutter bullshit, just real stories about people and how they utilize these things. So if you guys want to check that out, link in the description box below. Other than that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.